actually on? Okay, yes, we are. Excellent. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Come and Go Tavern. My name is Sheila, and I am your hostess this afternoon. Let's see, what is today's kitchen special? Today's kitchen special is there's no southern about it. Today's kitchen special is beef stew, and it looks like Erica is currently available for a full service package, if you know what I mean. But if you see anything or anyone else on the menu that you're interested in, just let me know and we'll see what we can do. Hello, Kiwi. Hello, Dragon. Pepper and you are at the vet. Oh no! I hope this is just a regularly scheduled thing for the vet and not like something special and terrible. Hello, Allegro. Enjoy your lurk. Has she calmed down at all, or is she still freaked out? She laid down for a moment, but she's still stressed. Yep, nope, the babies need the shots. I get it. Yep. Well, today we are going to be returning for the 19th time to Hytale on the Hytale server. Thanks to the help that I got from Allegro last time, we should be able to finish the flooring for the digital version of the Come and Go. After which I'll be moving to either the temple walls or the roofing, whichever seems more interesting at the time, you know. As usual, I'll go where the mood takes me, as I always do. It's going to be a yapping stream, and y'all know how that works. Last time she was here, she went under anesthesia, so her fear is valid. Oh no, the trauma. I shouldn't make light of it, but I have had a large number of plants over the course of my life, so I fully understand it. That is 100% fair. But yeah, no, let's go ahead and get to it, shall we? Maybe, if the button works. There we go. All right, now we did do a lot of reorganizing in here the last time. Where did I put all the stuff? There did I put all the stuff. You know what, let's just go ahead and take all of these, just in case. Oh, and I just realized I never actually started my music today. Hang on a second. There we go. She now fears car rides, which is truly unfortunate. Oh no, poor baby! Like, most of the animals I've had over the course of my life did not enjoy car rides, but there were two notable exceptions. One, our previous dog, who went by the name Poochie. Her full name was Poochiana. She absolutely loved car rides. But at the same time, she also wanted to be in your lap the entire time, which is unfortunate if you're the driver. She'll calm down after half an hour if you take her back. If you take her bed with you. Oh, fair enough. Let's just hop inside through this open window, shall we? Alright, but yeah, the other one was Hamlet, my guinea pig. He was just also very chill in and of himself, you know. He was just happy to be anywhere there was people. Atlas screams the whole car ride if you're not staring at him. Makes being the driver hard. He'll also scream at you. I mean, to be fair, if the world started moving underneath me and I had no proper explanation or understanding of it, I probably would scream as well. I mean, at the very least, I would be very stressed suddenly, you know? He's calmer if you're not in the car. Huh. Interesting. So is he maybe picking up on some stress from you, or are you just the person he comes to complain at? I think he knows he won't get any joy with Dragon. Oh no. I mean, that would explain a few things. If he had gotten tossed from a moving car as a kitten. So that's the garden. Well, that's one of the gardens, I should say. I'm just checking each and every room at this point. I did the flooring here. We got this taken care of. Oh. Just being as methodical as I possibly can, you know? Because how embarrassing would it be if I was just like, oh yeah, no, CNG's open for business. Everybody come see what we've got going on. And then found stuff like this where like, oh, but we didn't put flooring in here. Oh, him screaming is definitely a stressor. Found alone at the side of the road, terrified of cars, dumber than a bag of bricks. Yep, feedback loop. Yep. So he screams, you stress, then that stresses him out more. Oh, I'm glad that Pepper's enjoying it. All right, we should probably get some illumination in here as well. Right. Room, I think that room is done, right? Yeah, this room's done. Okay, good. Oh, I can't wait to figure out how that piece of music is used in Demon School. Again, that game is so good. Oh, as was the Lamplighters League. What an outstanding game. And it almost feels like Microsoft had to work to make it not be successful. Because it was such a cool concept, executed so well. I'm not saying it was perfect. Like, some of the maps did get a little repetitive after a while, especially if you were really pursuing some of the side quests, but, you know, that's kind of how every game works, honestly. So, let's see. We'll get proper, like, full illumination around here later. So, that side. Are we complete everywhere? Looks like it. Oh, I need more library. Or, well, bookshelves, I should say. Bedroom. Private bath. And all that's taken care of. Hallway. We have Lynn's room. What's my ping like? I did notice a little bit of stutter. Which was the... I can never remember how to display that. Like, my streaming is just over 6,000 kilobits per second. Oh, the map has it. Oh wow, my ping is at 54 milliseconds. Very cool. Also, the map is working again. Hooray! Yeah, honestly. So, hello, Coleman. How are you doing? The map in this game has been a little buggy. So yeah, we are all shocked to see that it's working right now. How are you doing? Cries and ping of over 2,000 and no map. Yeah. Which, honestly, I'm a bit shocked that my ping is that low, considering I'm on the other side of the country from... Well, no, hang on, because Gata is renting a server, so it's not going to be at their house. Well, then where the hell is this server? Inquiring minds desire to know. Let's see, all these floors are still good. Neat. And we've got public spaces. You're good. Cleaning and chilling. Or cleaning up and chilling, I should say. Yeah. You look like you're having a grand old time on stream today. Oh no, I never did the grates in here. Okay. Okay, so I need to get a few more of those. I'll probably do that here in a second. Well, especially because this should connect over to... Yep, okay, so this is the kitchen. Alright, so the kitchen isn't done yet. Let's see, did I do... Okay, I already do torches in here. Good. So my thought process for the placement of the torches there is that since these are like essentially restrooms, putting the torches just underneath the vent there will hopefully help sort of create some circulation to pull nasty air out, if that makes sense. And I don't know what to do in here for lighting because this is supposed to be like the refrigerated area. And it would feel weird to put torches in the refrigerated area, you know? Okay, so let's... Oh, we can drop there. Oh, I also need to do... Right, the refrigerated area and then my office. You're sure part of the issue is the different country. It's entirely possible. But, you know, this is how these things go. Indeed, Slaughter Priest now done. 90% of the Death Company jump captain. Nice. Ooh, Kiwi. So, how much fun are y'all having with Escape Academy? I watched for the first chunk of y'all's stream with that, and that's a game that I have played with a couple of my friends. We got all the way through it, but I didn't want to like accidentally say anything or spoil anything, so I was like, I'm gonna just chill and lurk and watch y'all have fun. But let's see, I stuck around until y'all got to, I want to say it was the big guy. I can never remember his name. Very Russian-coded fellow. Yeah. I liked him. He was a lot of fun. But yeah, no. I'm always curious to see what people think of like escape room style games. was great. Oh, you finished the base game. Okay, good, 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 good. Hello, Aya. How are you doing today? Enjoy your lurk. Hope you're doing well. Oh, that was my... Really? That was my last torch? Okay. The one Allegro is calling Escape Daddy. Yep. 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 like once again, this is another game where everyone is hot, you know. It's very much like Paradise Killer. I would fuck everyone in that game, up to and including Bone Daddy. Just saying, just saying. Okay, let's see. More of those. Need these again. Oh, I need to take a look. Map. I'm pretty sure both the kitchen and the fridge are floored with stone. Yes, okay. Let's take a look. We'll take those. Alright, but we didn't get enough time with any of them for you to be able to know them well enough for that. But they were aesthetically nice. That's fair, that's fair. Like, to be fair, I was at one time literally a hoe. So, you know, my standards are, if for something casual, are rather low. Are you a nice person? Are you not a jerk? You know, that's honestly a big part of that for me. It's lasting relationships that take a bit more time and effort for. Nope, I get it. I get it. Spouse and husband are as well. Which, very frustrating for the first part of the relationship, let me tell you. Very much like I am not going to change the people I love, and I accept them. But as someone who is incredibly like Pan and very, very horny, a lot of breathing exercises, shall we say. I never went back and added these. I know, it's upsetting, isn't it? Toss these in there. Thank you very much for the hydration, Weather. I appreciate you. I have a full glass of water here, but I did also mean to grab some orange juice before the stream started, and I'm just now realizing I never did. But yeah, it's been an interesting adventure, being somebody who is... Oh. Why am I... Scuffed mite. I am itty bitty scuffed. Hang on a second. Nope. I don't know why VTube Studios does not go into an exclusive mode when I go into certain applications. And so, like, if I scroll in those applications, the VTube Studio model gets itty bitty. Don't know why. Don't know why. But no, like, no, it's been an interesting adventure, figuring out those sorts of things, Kiwi, because, yeah, like, do I want to talk about this as an IRL thing or an in-character thing? I think I'm going to stick with the in-character thing just for my own, for me, the creator's privacy. For a while, I didn't even realize that V and I were in a relationship. Cause I'm kind of dense when it comes to relationships. Like, the people who were interested in me before him, like, thought I wasn't interested back, but for the wrong reasons, because, just because of who I am. You know, deeper relationships never really were a thing for me. Amazed, turned off stream while the doc got her. Pepper got stressed. Doc leaves, you turn on stream, Pepper's attention gets caught, and she calms down again. Aww, I love that I have that kind of calming effect. I'm glad to hear it. But yeah, no, I did not, like, pursue anybody, and, like, it wasn't out of malice or anything. It's just very much one of those, okay, well, I wasn't really seeking those sorts of relationships because, like, well, it wasn't really of interest to me, you know? And so when V and I sort of fell into a relationship, I didn't immediately clock that it was a relationship for like 6 months. Funny enough, Erica was the one who had to sit me down and be like, hey, so you haven't taken any customers for the entire time you've known V. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, so this isn't actually a reactive hate people guy. This is a 2D model. It is a VTube Studio model that was made by the wonderful Hatchet Co., whose link you can find down in our description below. And I'm just now realizing, did I ever update my credits in my pre and post roll? I'm not sure I did. But yeah, just a little scuffed gremlin guy. Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, no, for your edification, reactives tend to be in like one of two states. Either it's kind of in an on state or an off state. If you remember back to my earliest streams, those were very complicated reactives, basically, where I had different expressions that were either open or closed mouth, and then like variations with eye blinks for both open and closed. And so I did a little bit of magic with the AutoTube Mini to turn those reactives into something akin to a quote-unquote proper VTuber. And I still have those models around. Those come out whenever I'm having trouble with other things. Like particularly like, oh goodness gracious, when I first started Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Okay, that's the, these are going left and right. I used my Fugi for part of that, or not my Fugi, my old AutoTube model for that first couple of streams because of how it was working out. Nope, okay, it's gonna be the top. Good to know. Okay, so Rotato. There we go. But yeah, no, You only just learned that Fugi Tech is actually called reactive, not Fugi Tech. Yep. Well, it's one of those things that, like, I get where you're coming from, just calling it Fugi or reactive because, or Fugi Tech, because like that's how all of us think about it. It's a Fugi, you know. That's the website we go to. This is you giving you strong temple vibes. So that's actually the interior of the Come and Go, believe it or not. The temple is the taller structure over here, not the floating one on that side, but that over there. So you are actually seeing a ground level view of what the Come and Go looks like. Versus that is the attached temple. It is run by our local priestess, Elena. We worship you in the tavern, so it's kind of appropriate. Well, there you go. I wish body tracking worked, because I was just like, oh, which is pointless for me to just say, oh, it's like this, and then do the motion again. But like hand under chin and feeling very on a pedestal. Very nice. Thank you. But let's see. What was I talking about? Oh, right. So the Viennese relationship at the beginning. So like he was very forward with me about, oh, you're streaking it, huh? Very nice. Like I have always been, you know, very honest about what I do for a living, and I think one of the things that attracted me to V at first was the fact that he was so forward about the fact that his needs were different from mine, and so he didn't want me to think, like he was very pointed about, like, hey, I don't want to be transactional, which was very different from how a lot of people had treated me over the course of my life up to that point. And so, like, we started off on that, what I'm gonna call the right foot, as it were. Is there gonna be enough space in here? I don't think so. Well, no, there's not gonna be enough space. Which probably means some of this is gonna need to get moved. Ooh, or what I could do is put all of this in here and then move this up. Yeah, that'll work. But we went through some really, I'm gonna call them tough things together. Did we not? Oh, okay. I was like, wait, did we not fill that one up yet? Pull those back out. Okay, and I know that we're gonna need more of this at some point, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab that. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that finishes up the flooring there. So let's look at walls for the temple. And then, where did I put the basalt? There's the basalt. So now that I'm done with the organization portion, yeah, so things kind of just naturally developed from there. Yet literally the first night that we met, we ended up dealing with a monster that killed someone else in the tavern. This was the Ann Arms, which was the original tavern that was kind of across the river from where the Come and Go is in the town of Hope. It's kind of the roadside inn that acted as kind of the seed for the village. And there's another story to that as well, but that's another story for another time. It's connected to this one, but essentially, like, we met there. There was, for lack of a better term, a murder mystery that happened. We ended up working together, kind of experienced each other's traumas due to some magical shenanigans that happened. And it really formed a bond really quick. And so, yeah, like, that was just, it became a thing fairly quickly, but we had to navigate each other's needs. In a like, yeah, I don't know. Again, it's hard to talk about because it worked, and I don't have a good explanation for why it worked other than the fact that, like, we happened to be there for each other at the right time. Makes sense. And then, like I said, we were together for like 6 months without me realizing that, oh wait, we're in a relationship. And Erica had to have like a whole sit down talk with me about, like, hey, you've talked about in the past that you regretted not being clear and upfront about your feelings with other people. But also, you seem to actually have feelings for this one, because, as I said before, I hadn't taken any customers in that entire time. Oh, boo. Hang on a second. Yeah, Lenart's stuff is all meant to be wooden floors as well. Did I bring... no, I left that all at home. Okay, well... well, we may want to do his stuff in a different lumber anyway. But then again, I still have plenty of that. So, anywho. It came as a surprise to me that, oh wait, no, I am in a relationship, and I might be messing it up because I hadn't, like, acknowledged that we were in a relationship. And so that put some fear in me because, like, well, wait a minute, hang on, have I been leading this guy on this entire time? I don't really do relationships. And then the more I thought about it, the more I was like, but wait, no, like, I have been more relaxed. I have been a lot happier. I have been just in a better place, even though we're dealing with some really bad stuff, because at the time we were still dealing with some really bad stuff. Again, we were chasing the person who sicked that monster on us in the tavern. It was a whole thing. There are literally books about all of this, because I'm that kind of nerd. I'll finish breaking that, and there we go. Oh, hello?
Someone's flirting with Dad again.
Okay, are they just flirting because he's on stage performing and he looks nice, or are they, like, flirting?
Well, he sent me to get you.
Okay, alright, I'll be right with you. Well, okay, so, long story short, yeah, no, I realized that, no, I was actually really happy being in a relationship with him. And now it's like 11 years later. We've been married for the last 10 or so. No, it's 12 years later. We've been married for the last 11. We have the 5 kids. And I am now incredibly defensive about my territory, shall we say. So, on that note, I'm gonna go bark at whoever is treating V inappropriately, and we'll be back in about 5 or so minutes. So, everyone stand up, stretch, refresh your refreshments, and I will see you all on the other side of the 5, alright? Okay, so... who's giving him trouble. So, to get to the actual point of the story, now that I've laid out, like, specifically how V and I got together, just kind of getting back to the fact that he is Demi, and I am very much not. It was definitely an adventure getting that figured out, because, again, we had very different needs, and like, now we've settled into a rhythm, but at the same time, I don't know if our relationship would have gotten off the ground isn't the right word, but like, if he had not been Demi, I don't know if it would have worked out the way that it did, weirdly enough. Because having those different needs and being willing to figure them out with each other was what led us to like actually end up with a very deep relationship, you know? Because like I said, before him, pretty much everything that I had known was very, very transactional. And so, you know, that gives you a certain perspective on things. And when it wasn't with him, well, suddenly now it's okay, but also I still wanted to do something good for him. And so then it became a question of, well, okay, now I need to get to know him, see what he needs. And then that led to just kind of always being around one another and talking, laughing, crying, all of those wonderful things. And, you know, eventually I started to get what I needed as well. But like, I realized that that wasn't all I needed. That there was more that I needed. And that, yeah. And yeah, we figured out eventually, like I mentioned before, kind of an equilibrium. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, you know, not that I think you need to be told this, but, you know, when you find a person it works with, it'll work. You know what I mean? Why did I come back here? Oh, right, I came back here to get some more lumber. I wanted to... You know what? Let's take some other stuff. What do softwood planks end up looking like? Oh, that's not a bad color. You know what? Yeah, let's do that for smithy. Parquet flooring could be nice. No, we'll stick with the planks. But yeah, everyone deserves to have the kind of relationships that they want to have. And sometimes that evolves over the course of our lives. From an emotional perspective, from a physical perspective. So, no matter where you've been, no matter where you will be, no matter where you are, I genuinely hope that everybody has and finds what they need. I know what I need definitely changed. But even if you stay the exact same, beautiful and wonderful as you are, I hope you all have people in your lives who can help support that and help prove that. Because I know that there are definitely times in my life where I've not felt wonderful and beautiful and all of those sorts of things. But I have a wonderful group of people around me now You help me know that each and every day. And now I'm getting weepy. Yeah, yeah. I hope you all have that too. I really do. I don't think that... Now that I'm actually looking at how big this area is, I don't think that the 70-odd blocks of this that I brought with me are going to be enough. Oh well, we'll figure this out. Oh yeah, no, they are definitely not going to be enough. Might actually not even have enough in the entire collection as it... Well, maybe, maybe not. We got about halfway through the room. I know, I have to do so much running around. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on, hang on, hang on. I put some workshop stuff over in the smithy. I was about to run all the way back. All my stuff back over at the house. There we go. Now, again, this will almost certainly not be enough to finish this off, but go get more softwood. That's fairly easy to find. I want to say beech is a softwood. And we kept running into beech when we didn't want to, so that should be doable. I know, I'm sorry. But yeah. And if anybody is interested, yeah, that story is partly based on the creator's relationship. Obviously, like, there are differences for the sake of fiction and all that sort of stuff, but, you know, no stories come from nowhere. So even if I'm being a little bit hesitant sharing personal details, I hope that you can tell I'm speaking about this sort of thing from experience, not just from pure fiction. Makes sense. Yes, beech is a softwood. Excellent. Okay. Oh, hello, Big Bear. You know what? I'm gonna go to the other side here. You can have that. You have that space. Okay, I'm glad. We're gonna put up some safety flares, for lack of a better term. You know what? I should probably take at least one more tree. Oh, spooter. I need to figure out how to make mud. Like, can I just harvest it, or does it need to be made, you know? Because I definitely want the dirt inside of the stables to have that muddy quality to it. Think you can make it in the farmer workbench. Oh, okay, I will check that out. Oh, that's a big old tree over there. I need to go and try and replay Hyperlight Drifter at some point. I barely made it through most of the game the first time I played through it. But I am also a significantly stronger gamer now. So I'm wondering if I would have an easier time of it. Thus, focus a little more on themes and stuff that are in play. Oh wait, that's like a treehouse sort of thing. Is that controlled by trolls? Or is that a village of some sort? There's definitely Skelemen over there. Oh, nope. Nope, okay, amphibious guys. Nope, never mind, never mind, never mind. I don't, nope, I'm leaving. Don't be upset about yourself. I'm going. Oh, son of a gun. That's where the other dirt adjacent blocks have been. Oh, right, because yeah, mud. That's what we were talking. Cube rises, interesting, impossible coin, crash site, Schmarbies. There's my, okay. And see, this is part of the reason why I actually want to build that inverted castle I started working on several, goodness gracious, months ago, I guess at this point, is so that I can kind of see something of my site from a great distance away. I know. Let's go. Okay, there we go. Up. All right, I need to get rid of more of this. More distance, because like that kind of defeats the point of an outer wall, you know? Alright, let's get this taken care of first. And then I'm gonna go grab some dirt and try make mud at the farmer's crafting bench? Farmer's bench? Farmer's bench? I don't know what it's called. The place where they make the seeds and all that sort of fun stuff. You still didn't caught the one fish at the harbor in Demon School Bled. Aww. You'll get there, you'll get there. You are checking to see what silhouette it's supposed to be, right? Because I realized last time that I could do that, and it has made the work much easier. Oh, it's the pointy one. Okay. Oh, actually, you know what? 1, 2, 3. Up. 2, 3. Up. 1, 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 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. No, wait. Had I done that before in this? Never miscounting either. 3. Oh. Sure did. That seems to be the one issue with having torches set up the way they are in this game, is that it doesn't count as an inventory spot for the sake of pickups. Alright, so that one's a little further away, but I think I'm okay with that. Having those 4 corners at that junction feels more important than having... That's not my horse, is that? No, horse is over here. Right? Still in here, right, horse? Yeah, you are. Okay, good. Let's see. Pop that down there. There. Real quick, let's see. Nice. Okay, thank you very much for the direction, Kiwi, because I think it was Kiwi, right? Yeah, it was Kiwi. Okay. Fantastic. Hilo sticks. Oh, we can make hay bales? Oh, we need wheat and rope. Okay. Noted. Boys and dirt. Oh, that could be really nice for certain areas. Like particularly around the feeding areas for horses and like. As if the feed has kind of gotten out and gone everywhere. You know? Oh, interesting. This also takes plant fiber. Okay, so let's get rid of a lot of this stuff. Oh. So you know what? I'm gonna put the linen scraps in there as well. I should probably stop whistling, because I don't want Square Enix to come after me. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna start using this one for stuff I'm actively going to be working with soon. I have no idea how much of this stuff I'm going to need. But I also certainly don't want to click, well, I don't want to click all. Fine, fuck it, all. There we go. I don't think this is going to be enough to complete the stables, but we're going to find out together, aren't we? Also kind of shocked that that's all of the plant fiber that I had. Also, I did pick up some, I did get a glass of orange juice while I was away. Very happy about that. I really need to do a roof over this walkway as well. Like, obviously the first thing that's going to get roofed is the actual tavern itself, but getting a roof on those walkways would be nice. There are 3 types of fishes with pointy shadows. Yep. Just gotta keep trying, friendo. Eventually you'll find what you need. And hey, at least you can do it all slow and casual, like, instead of hoping that it has to happen as soon as possible because you're streaming. You know? I love the design of the glumbrella. Genuinely, I do. I love it when, like, creatures in games have, like, similarity with objects. It's a concept that I've loved since I found out about, like, bakemono, and, specifically, like, the style of Japanese spirits that is, like, an object that has come to life. Motherfucking Steve. Do, Steve. Anyway, I have no idea if that's even a thing outside of my family group. Ooh, you got it. Okay, you got it immediately. And your friend Steve. Okay, good. So other people do remember that. Good. Hey, fair enough. However you get your meme on, you know. Well, then again, are you talking about a different Steve? Because you could be talking about Le Person Steve. Oh. And it's finally me and you and you and me and us and your friend Steve. Alright, good. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, no. Okay, hang on. I need to go check something. Because I want to make sure... Hello, Allegro! Welcome. You emerge from your lurk. How are you doing today? I am currently looking for a specific song from my ridiculously large music library. Because it's a cover of a different group's song. Okay, it is just called You and Your Friend. I want to say it was originally by the White Stripes. Sorry, I went sleeper agent there. All good, all good. So EP and done, but we persist. Yeah, no, I hear you there. I am going to be an absolute zombie on Thursday because of a, I got pulled into 2 gigs on Wednesday. Technically it's 1 gig, but it's both the load in the morning and the load out that evening. So, like, I'm gonna be moving lights and pushing boxes and all that sort of fun stuff, and come Thursday I'm just gonna be, I am not going to exist. You know what I mean? But yeah, so the song that always pops into my head when I start thinking about You and Your Friend and Steve, or You and Your Friend Steve, is a song called You and Your Friend. The version that I always think of is by Snake River Conspiracy, but I know it's a cover. And like I said, I want to say it's a cover of a White Stripes song, but I could be wrong. But it 100% is very much up my alley, kind of horny. Of like, it is absolutely just a song about like, no, you misunderstand me. I'm not trying to court, both of you separately. I'm trying to court you together. Honest, it's true. I can't see you and me and her without each other. As the lyrics say. It is very good. It's a very good song. I like that song a lot. And particularly the reason why I like the Snake River Conspiracy version of it is because the original version, depending on the recording, does come off as not creepy, but like in that genre of like, oh yeah, totally, babe, we should. Oh, now it's dry. Oh. Didn't want it to be dry. Wanted it to be mud. Oh well. Guess I'll have to spend some more resources. Alright, so that teaches me that I need to be real careful about how I place this stuff. It reminded you of one of your one take, guy hitting on a girl who has a boyfriend is awful, but a guy hitting on a girlfriend and her boyfriend at the same time is slightly less worse. It is true. Like, and that's the thing. If you are being like, hey, no, I'm not trying to come between the two of you. Can I be a part of it? Like, that's a completely different thing. And especially if you then respect it when they say no. Just be like, cool, well, I hope y'all continue to have a good relationship. Totally allowed, We have established a well-met boundary, and tested the waters, as it were. Alright, well, that's one stable, and we went through 2 and a bit worth of stacks. Oh, that's gonna be a lot. We're gonna need a lot of mud. We got plenty of dirt for it. It's the plant fibers that are gonna give us problems. I think it makes sense for the mud to stick out about that much. I don't know, I may mess around with the shape a little bit. I'm thinking about the pathways that people take to get there. So like this is kind of the direct pathway. People go in this way. People are going here. They tend to cut this corner a little harder. This pops out a little. Or is that going too far? I feel like that might actually be going too far. See, now I'm humming that song in my brain. Oh, that's a nice shape there. Can't see me and her without each other. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing today? I have a very, very interesting and strange song stuck in my head. I would play it on stream if I could. But if you want to look it up for yourself, it is a song, or I should say it's a cover of a song by Snake River Conspiracy. And the name of that is You and Your Friend. And it is extremely polyamorous. And I like that version of it better than the original. Because the original, depending on the recording, like I was talking about earlier, at times comes off very... I'm gonna say misogynistic. I'm not 100% certain that's really how I want to describe it. It comes out very bro-y, if you know what I mean. Very, very tongue-in-cheek, very, in that space of like, if it turns out you're not into this, I can say it was a joke. You know? Disingenuous, that's the word I'm looking for. Well, the version of it that I like, Snake River Conspiracy, is mostly just like the vibe is about yearning. It's like I was saying, some of the lyrics earlier, it is like, honest, it's true. I can't see you and me and her without each other. And so, like, to me, that version especially comes off as somebody who is maybe a little bit drunk, maybe being a little more honest than they normally would be. Being like, hey, I'm really into you and your friend, and I think we should date about it. Like, all of us should date each other about it. And I think that's neat. But yeah, the vibe today has been very, very interesting because earlier I was talking about like how V and I got together and how we kind of squared the circle that is our differing needs as far as physicality goes. And that's kind of what got me thinking about that sort of thing. Because relationships are an interesting thing when you are professionally physical with people, shall we say. And yeah, no, it's just it's an interesting conversation. The yearners will have their day in the sun. Yep. Well, that's the thing. I did not get yearning for a very, very long time. And then I met V, and now I very much get it. Now I get defensive about my territory, if that makes sense. Which is a little embarrassing to admit, but, you know, it's a thing. Wait. Do I really need to go back? No, I don't, I guess. I guess I could just go over here and chill. Over here. No. Yeah, I know this isn't where I last slept. It's fine. Yum. But yeah, no, I think we've gotten all of the flooring in the main come and go done at this point. So right now we are working on the flooring. Well, I say flooring, massive air quotes, flooring of the stables. It's fine. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. This is fine. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, on that note, V has learned over the years how to turn that back on me. Oh, yeah. But the song version. So, yeah, as I was saying, that man has learned how to tease. And while it's definitely good, I enjoy it. I like it. You know what I mean? Because yeah, he figured out pretty quick that, like, I am not immune to teasing, and I get in a bit of a huff, and yeah. Apparently it's cute. You know. Way. Just because, like, the Mist soundtrack has popped up, this is your semi-regular reminder to please go and read the Mist books. They're very, very good. I want to say it was Adam Conover recently posted a thing about, like, getting to play an internal build from the creators of Mist and Riven set in that universe. And it's a shame.
Mom, can you help me get a snack off the high shelf?
I mean, I can, sweetie, but aren't you taller than me at this point?
Yeah, but you have that grabby spell that I don't.
All right. Good point. But the reason it's a shame is that it's very unlikely that the game will ever actually get made. Because in this day and age, very, very few publishers want to take like a chance on something like that. But at the same time, I do also know that some of that group was messing around with generative nonsense. So I don't know if it was that same group of people or it was a different group or whatever, but I just know that the classic Myst books and the classic Myst games are absolutely amazing, and everybody should give them a go at some point in their lives. Yeah. It's very, like, the Myst books introduce and specify some stuff that I don't remember if it ever got, like, officially confirmed in any of the games, but, like, some of the stuff about how the magic of that world works. Mud. And it's got a really, really cool and interesting cosmology and methodology for how all of that, like, world hopping actually functions. Right, I need to go help Dare get a snack, though. So, everyone stand up, stretch, do all that good stuff, refresh your refreshments, and I will be back in 5 or so minutes, okay? All right. See you all on the other side. All right. So, what would you like for a snack today, sweetie? Well, I mean, I'm certainly not going to say that that's really a problem, because really the only reason I started running ads was so that I could get like emotes and things like that. I only get paid like maybe once every 6 months, because it's not like my viewership is particularly large or anything. I don't know, you may have like a particularly good ad block, or maybe you've got a VPN that's doing its job well. Who knows, Kiwi? Who knows? I just do know that the thing, I will sometimes trigger an ad and it will say, okay, we've started the ads for you. And then I come back from my break and it's like, we're just now starting the ads. Bye-bye though. Huh, you're on your phone. It has neither. That's very strange. That makes me wonder if maybe like your ISP has some kind of ad blocking built in or something, you know? I'm hoping I can get through this stable. Maybe, but you're pretty sure you get ads on other people's videos. That's extra strange then. I wonder if it's because my channel is marked as an 18 plus channel. Because despite the fact that I don't do too terribly many things that are directly sexual, I very much curate my space because I want to be able to talk about things like what we talked about earlier in a reasonable and adult manner. And of course, I'm going to flirt with people every once in a while because that's who I am as a person. I am a flirtatious bitch. And, well, I mean... There might be another reason that I felt the need to mark the channel as 18 plus. Because, you know, prudes out in the world can't tell the difference between somebody's body shape being sexual and somebody's body shape being like, oh, I don't know, just the shape of body, or maybe even aspirational. But we're not going to dig too deep into that one. If y'all know, you know. Which I'm pretty sure most of you know. How did you get yours to be marked as 18 plus? You just say so in mine. It's in the settings. You'll give me a moment to finish this out. I'll go look that up for. But I do know that there was like an age restriction thing. Because like your VTuber is an incubus, so that could be helpful. Yeah, especially if you ever want to play with that and like play into it. Yeah, oh, absolutely. Because that way, like, it gives new viewers like a little warning that says, hey, this is an 18 plus stream. Are you sure you want to watch? But yeah, no, as I'm yapping, like it's been a very interesting adventure as a streamer because I don't think I'm counting as a YouTuber or as a lewd-tuber. Just because, like, I'm not constantly moaning and being breathy, but at the same time, there are definitely people who would count me as a lewd-tuber just because of how I'm shaped, you know? And the fact that we do talk about, like, sexual stuff and, you know, how sex workers' rights are inherent to human rights and all that sort of fun stuff. Okay, real quick, let me boot this up. So, let's go on an adventure together. Look for where that's gonna be. Is it in content? No, it's not in content. Settings. Oh, no. VTuber isn't sexual, it's just a type of model. So, lewd-tuber is what I was talking about there. Lewd. Because, like, there's the whole classification of people who consider themselves specifically lewd tubers. And I don't know. I go back and forth on whether or not I can qualify for that setting. Or not setting, moniker. Because, you know, I don't have Ara Ara, redeems. I don't have a, you know, flirt with me redeem or anything like that. Or I don't have a Fansly or anything like those. Let's see, okay. Channel. Stream. That's true. I am horny. But like that's almost horny for the sake of being horny. You know, that's just me being me. Let's see. Course only, no. Clip visibility. All clips on my channel. Let's clip. Fades. Streaming tools. Is it in the safety center? I don't think so. Nope, not in moderation. Unity. Nope. It might be in the safety center. See. Oh, I'm silly. Okay, so, okay. So, Kiwi, if you want to mark it that way, in OBS, if you bring up the little stream information frame and scroll way down, the place that it's at now is content classification. And so, like, my streams, I have it set up to automatically include the classification of sexual themes, always, because inevitably I will run my mouth and or be like, hey, look at my boobs. They do this. And so like I just have that set automatically, and that I think is what is under the current system what triggers the 18 plus warning for new viewers. I know it used to be a little check mark or a toggle in Twitch's backend, but they changed it a couple years ago. Yeah, that pickaxe is going to be less effective. I hear you. Oh yeah, hope that gives you some space to, well, explore the space a little bit, as it were. Oh, and now I'm out of... well, I'm not out of dirt, but I'm out of reeds and the like. So I guess I should start, like, I don't know, threshing stuff. I know, I'm upset about having to cut the grass too. I hope I can manually grow bushes somewhere, because that would be super nice. I'm gonna leave all of this for right. cannot believe that I blew through so much of that. Those I'm going to leave where they're at right now. I'll probably end up clearing them out eventually, but not for right now. I feel like I have to have more plant fiber hidden somewhere, like maybe back in my first base. I need to come up with a way to do some decorations on this side of the house. It's very flat, you know? Maybe I'll add some windows. Alright, let's take a look. Nothing interesting there. Oh, I should probably check my, mailbox before going back over there. I haven't checked the mail in a while. I may have some. Oh look, more chalk. More stone rubble. Oh, more plants. More food. Okay, so nothing of particularly interesting quality down here. I know I had another chest down this way somewhere at some point. Did I already clear that one out? I don't remember what level it was on is the problem. Okay, I did already clear it out. Jeepers creepers, I really did mine this area out, didn't I? Apparently there is a fan project to get the Boktai games not just running on modern emulators, but also moddable very easily on modern emulators, which I am extremely excited about, because that means we may get new Boktai fan projects, which would be really cool. What do you mean time to stand up? I've been standing this entire... Okay, well, y'all get to see me run in place for a minute. Right, my watch started yelling at me, so here we are. Like, I took a walk on my break and everything. What are you talking about, watch? This will get even more dramatic once I do get motion capture working. Alright, there we go. Oh. I am currently in kind of the rock and the hard place of exercise because on the one hand, I do need to keep moving. On the other hand, I worked all day, both Saturday and Sunday, and my legs are tired. Well, once you do, you can make it a redeem. I could, couldn't I? That would be a fun redeem. Where did I put those flowers? Thank you very much for the paraglide. Yeah, and again, I have a specific animation that I want to use for that. But it needs some adjustment for my body proportions, shall we say. It's a very good animation, but it was also very much a Well, it was for a standard sized and shaped person. You know, an average. Yeah, standing, sure. Listen, I stand a lot. But no, like, I have a standing desk that I work at most of the time, and I've been getting pulled into gigs for like local performances and stuff, because we rent out the space. Well, I mean, like, okay, well, I'm at the wrong location right now, but that big space out in front, oh, whoa. I've been scuffed. What was I saying? Right, so, we have, like a concert venue and all of that sort of fun stuff these days. And so I've been working a lot with touring companies that are starting to come through more and more often. Which is good. It's extra income, which, you know, always good. But it also means that I end up on my feet for a lot longer than I have gotten used to. You love the scuff so much. Yeah, Hachiko did a great job on it. Oh, this is salt rubble. It's regular stone rubble. But yeah, they do really, really good work. What happens for actual size on scuff? I don't know. Because the scuff model is basically just like a... What are they doing up there? Hello? What in the world? Incredible. Yeah. I don't know what they're doing up there. But here we are. Okay, that's volcanic brick. Seriously, where did the basalt stuff go? Well, I guess basalt's just down here, huh? Let's put the cobblestone in there for now. I feel like I had some other quartzite somewhere. Oh, that's where the other quartzite stuff is. There we go. Let's see. What, really? And then that's all chalk. Right, because both chalk and marble go in the same category. Alright. But yeah, definitely check out Hachiko's work. They do great stuff. Like, one of my, like, I followed them because they do some of my favorite, like, androgynous art, like, character art. But they do great men, women as well. 3, 4. As well, obviously, like, really fun scuff models. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, hang on, wait a minute. I can shout them out. That is a thing that is within my power. There we go. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3. 4. 3. 4. 1, 2, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3. 4. 2, 3. 4. Is that another temple all the way out there? Could I go steal the ores from that? 3. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, oh! 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4. Well, okay, then I guess I need to go back and get more torches. Okay, and I do have other hatchets, good. So what the plan is to finish up these torches, reset the day-night cycle, use up the mud that I have right now, and then we will go off on an adventure to find more... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. So yeah, then we will go off on an adventure to find more plant fiber, probably via cutting down a whole shitload of trees, because I will need more lumber eventually, you know? Genuinely shocked that I ran through my plant fiber that fast, though. But, oh well, I guess. I wonder, do you get plant fiber from like planting crops and things as well? That would make sense. 4, 1, 2, 4, 3. Oh, that ended up perfect on that. You think it's just breaking plants if you recall correct? Mm-hmm. Alright, well, let's go sleep in the temple for now. Under the wide open night sky. You can get them from breaking grass. I've also seen them drop from trees when I cut trees down. Yeah, like there seems to be like a whole bunch of sources for them. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more mud. What I might do is go ahead and excavate all of this area just to have it done. Ooh. Okay, this is one of my favorite songs in the Promised Mascot Agency soundtrack. It's very, very fun. Again, a good combination of like very old 1970s and 80s Yakuza film music with like a modern sort of drum and bass sensibility, you know? Goodness gracious, that game is so fucking fun. That would be another one to do on stream for like a special event or something. I don't know if I would want to replay through the entire thing, but I might do like a 5th Saturday where I start a new save in it, because it's fun as hell. Ooh. Not that I'm planning to do this anytime soon, but it could be fun as like a donathon thing to do the entirety of Paradise Killer in one stream, if at all possible. Maybe 2. Because goodness gracious, well, it would have to be at minimum 2, I think. Because my first playthrough of Paradise Killer was like 20 hours, and I did do it in the course of like a long weekend. Like I played pretty much non-stop. It is a very good game. It is a very good game. Paradise Killer is pretty speed runnable. Well, yeah, okay, so you can finish the game in under, like, what was it, like 4 or 5 minutes? Something silly like that. But I would want to do, like, the whole investigation. You know what I mean? Like, find every heart, find all of the secrets, find all of that sort of stuff. If I'm going to play that game, I'm going to play the whole damn game. Because people need to see all of it, you know? Promise Mascot Agency is much newer, same studio, but it came out last year, maybe the year before. I want to say it was a 2025 game. But it's new enough and has enough meat on its bones that it's not as speed runnable. Beans. Like, whereas Paradise Killer was a very, very tight narrative that was specifically designed around, like, you can do this in, like, very, very short. Is it a 100% at 3.5 hours? Twice that with reading might be possible. I don't know, 3.5. I don't know. Like, I also get very nostalgic in Paradise Killer. Because I was, okay, and this is, again, breaking kayfabe here for a second. Me, the creator behind Sheela, I was born in Miami. Specifically toward the tail end of the era that Paradise Killer is modeled after. And so, like, the first time I played through that game, I was just astonished at how well they captured the feeling of the shortest word the shortest description I can think of for it is ennui. The feeling of, like, the promise of capitalism dying. Because of the fact that my parents both work in the entertainment industry as well, it was a very strange experience of being very much lower class, but also seeing all of these extravagantly rich people, like once a week minimum, people who would come to the ballet or to live theater performances and be wearing honest to goodness furs in Florida. It was entirely just a sign of wealth. You know, like, this is not a comfort thing. This is like, you are showing off that you can afford furs in fucking Florida. But then seeing, like, the apartment blocks in Paradise Killer, I have been to some apartment blocks that look like that in real life. Like, I dropped into that game and I was stunned because I was like, I've known people who lived here. Like, this looks like my old friend Brian's apartment from when we were kids. Like, this is, like, not quite creepy, but like I said, it is a stunningly good capture of a very particular reality. And parts of Miami still look like that to this day. It's very strange. But the reason why that I think that means I take my time to explore, because I don't want to run. I feel the need to exist in that world. You know? I feel the need to build up relationships with these people and see who they are and find out why they've done what they did. And just explore every nook and cranny and experience it, because and I do recognize that is nostalgia. That is very much nostalgia. But it's also nostalgia for a place that I never thought I would miss. You know? Because, like I said, I didn't spend, like, most of my childhood was not actually spent there. But they were formative memories, and it's kind of it's a place that, and like a bunch of experiences that shaped who I ended up becoming. And it was very almost eerie to see it captured as well as it was, you know? Plus, again, everyone in that game is super fuckable. Even the absolute bastards. I'd make them pay for it, but you know. But yeah, that's another aspect of it, is the character writing in that game. It made me want to spend time with those characters. Even the ones who are explicitly not good people. Because there are, and again, like I'm avoiding spoilers in case anybody has not played the game. But there are definitely some characters in that game that are not good people. But they are such well-written characters that you end up wanting to spend time with them just to get to know them, to pick apart why they are the way they are. Oh, another fun aspect of it, and this is something that I ran into again I have been running into again, I should say, during my watch through of all of the older Super Sentai properties, is just how prevalent the concept of pyramid power was in the world for a very long time. And like, I didn't get it when I was a kid. I didn't understand that like there was a weird occult part of like all of the Egyptology stuff that was even popular up into the mid to late 90s. But like, people legitimately thought that like, oh, you know, pyramids as a shape have to have some kind of secret hidden spiritual power that like causes the human mind and body to resonate at special frequencies and blah 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 blah. They don't. It's just a very convenient way of stacking rocks. Like that's why every culture has at some point made pyramids. It's a very convenient and efficient way of stacking rocks. Like that's just how that works, you know? But the way that Paradise Killer took that concept and ran with it, and like wholeheartedly, genuinely ran with it, is so fascinating and well executed. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so that leads, okay, there's Leonard's space. This is the last of the stables. So all of these are now cleared out. They are waiting and ready for more mud. Let's go ahead and get rid of all of the dirt and stone that I have in my inventory now. But Compass, I'm gonna tell you exactly the moment that hooked me in that game. Like, I already loved the music for it. Like, I heard the soundtrack to that game before I actually played the game, and I'd been in love with the soundtrack ever since the first time I heard it. But like, even when I was playing the game, and experiencing that weird nostalgia, even so, I was like, this is a pretty good game, but like, you know, we'll see if I'm able to keep my focus on it for a while. The moment that I fell in love with the game was when I first stepped into the temple and realized how monstrous the people in control of that island really were. Because what they had done there, and again, I'm dodging spoilers for anybody who has not played the game. But being confronted with what they had done, it was vile. And the fact that the game didn't, it put, for all the glitz and glamour that it puts on that space, it wants you to see how awful those actions were. Oh, you'd never even heard of the game. Okay, so, well, that seals it. At some point, I have to play through that game as part of a something. But we'll figure that out later. What's up, hon?
Someone's flirting with Dad again.
Again? Alright, is he just... Okay, is he fishing at this point, or what? Does he actually need help?
He sent me to get you.
Okay. Alright. I think he wants attention. Paradise Killer is definitely a time. It is. And, like, nobody in that game is without blame. Genuinely. But I do not say that to say that any one person in that game is awful. They are... None of them are good people. But many of them are victims of circumstance and victims of their own emotions. And how living with immortality twists you in ways that you cannot foresee as a mortal. Yeah, we'll talk more about it. We'll beat around the bush. I don't know, maybe I'll do it as like an anniversary streamathon or something like that. Because I think I actually have that coming up in August. I want to say is when like August of about like 5 or 6 years ago is when I first started streaming. I'll have to go take a look. Well, I'll take a look if I have a chance off stream or during the break. But for now, everyone stand up, stretch, refresh your refreshments. Hopefully, the commercial will actually fire properly this time. But I will see you all on the other side. Right? All right. Let's go see who's harassing them this time. Somebody probably just got drunk a little bit. So, while I was away, I did find some of my own physical calendars. And I know I've been streaming since at least 2021. Let me flip through some things quick. Was it 2022? No, I could... No, it was 2021. Okay, hang on. Was it 2020? Well, anyway, I've been streaming for at least 5 years at this point, and I'm pretty sure my first stream happened in August. It was somewhere between June and August, so I don't know, maybe I'll just decide on a specific date and kind of go from there at some point. I'll see if I can nail it down a little more specifically off stream. And then if we haven't missed it yet this year, I will try and do a streamathon of Paradise Killer, because it is an incredible game. I want more people to see it and experience it with. We're just gonna head east. Say as I immediately turn. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Actually, I did have questions. What that was I was seeing in the distance the last night? Night before? I don't remember. Whenever we were setting out these tours. So as not to get tempted to talk more about Paradise Killer and potentially spoil something for people, I want to talk more about Marathon, because this is a game that I've also spoken to you about in the past, Kiwi. Oh, okay, we did already read this temple. Hello, little piggy. All shale brick. Oh, this is such a gorgeous design. And yeah, I did steal this temple's door. Okay. That's fine. But they recently released a new mode called Vault Breaker. Oh, your favorite coworker. Oh, is on vacation this week, so you're doing part of her job and such, keep being pulled away. Somehow it's always been during your breaks. Hey, well, hey, fair enough, fair enough. Oh no, I don't want to get no. Whoa! Thank you very much for the actual size Allegra. I appreciate you. Ow. Sorry, Frogman. I know you're just living your life. I'm so sorry. So is the sun actually going down, or is this just the swamp being the swamp? Never quite tell. Oh, oh, okay, that's algae. Okay, no. Noted. Oh, apparently the Wandering Sword devs are working on something new as well. I distracted myself at this point. I have nobody else to blame. But, as I was saying, The Wandering Sword devs are working on something new. It's going to be an iteration on their design from Wandering Sword, but likely about new characters. Fine, well, good, love that. Please give me more grid-based tactics wuxia. I would deeply love that, and especially if they can keep, you know, just making the art themselves. I'm really desperately hoping they don't become yet another casualty in what is turning into war for game development, to not use generative nonsense. You know, I should have brought a sleeping bag. That would have been intelligent of me. What the fuck? Oh, you're a moose. Okay. How far from home am I actually? I feel like I'm pretty far from home. Whoa. So, while I am not necessarily looking forward to Demon School being over, I have to admit that I am excited at the prospect that we are in the second to last week of in-game time now, because that means that soon I will get to share with all of you. Oh, that's a snack. I will get to share BattleTech with all of you. It'll be a little weird having two HBS games going at the same time, but I think it'll be fine. I think y'all will enjoy. They are meaningfully different experiences. Because BattleTech was the game they made 2 games after Shadowrun Hong Kong. I forget what the name of the game was that came between them. It was kind of an experimental Soulsborne style game. It didn't do particularly well. That one was a bit of a miss on their part, but they were trying something new, you know? And the things that they learned from that game, particularly with 3D engines, was what eventually let them do what they did with 3D in the BattleTech game. And I really want to share that one with you. So yeah, like I said, I'm looking forward to being able to do that. Do I have a... That's a bear! That's a big ol' bear! Excuse me, big ol' bear. I don't want to disturb you. I'm so sorry. Whew. Alright, we are in. We are in. Alright, let's go ahead and reset the time. But yeah, BattleTech is going to be a hell of a lot of fun. Partly because big stompy robots, partly because it's more point-based tactics than grid-based tactics. But it is still a tactics game. You get to customize said big stompy robots, which is always great. I love that kind of customization. And it touches, or like it works, like the story is with my favorite house in BattleTech. Like I was a House Kirita girly for a really long time. But when they introduced House Arano for the video game, and then kept it canon to the universe afterwards, I was incredibly excited because like I was fully prepared for it to just be a part of the video game. That's kind of a common thing in the BattleTech series, is that something that appears in one of the video games is not considered canon until it appears in one of the tabletop books. And House Arano was specifically talked about. Oh, for fuck's sake, there are so many bears out right now. Oh my goodness, no! No, 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 I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to invade your space. I promise. What was I saying? Oh yeah, House Arano. So they were semi-canon for a long time because, like, there was nothing about them that made them, like, particularly egregious for the canon, but they were just, you know, not mentioned. They were a very minor house, off in the periphery, and so, like, it was one of those things that, like, unless you were being just unnecessarily pedantic, it didn't matter whether or not House Arano was considered canon. But in one of the most recent releases, and I think I mentioned this the last time we were streaming, they were mentioned once again as being active once more with some of the changes that are happening on a galactic scale. And so essentially, like, it was a small mention, but just that small mention meant that officially they existed, and they still exist in the modern period of BattleTech, which is extremely exciting for me. Because yeah, it's like I said, they're my favorite house. Especially during the period of the video game, like, Lady Arano is not perfect. I am not gonna say that she is. I'm not gonna even pretend it. But you can tell that she actually gives a shit about her people. And more rulers need to be like that. Ooh, pine trees. And thistle? Winter berries. Interesting. Oh, excuse me, not pine. Fir. Not a huge difference as far as I'm aware, but I suppose it is important to make that difference. What is that? Oh, it's an old nest. I, from a distance, thought it was a pile of poop. Oh, I ventured into one of, like, the tundra areas. Okay, okay. That makes sense. Moose. Alright, so we have actual redwood. Do not try this part at home. It is a bad idea to be underneath the thing that you are chopping down. Down she goes. Huh. There's next to no plant fiber from that. That's annoying. You see this shit? Wild. That's not gonna happen. Pine cone. Okay, so the small grass like that. Wait a minute. There's like a, what do you call them? I always think of them as Sai, S-A-I, because of like martial arts stuff, but like, little hand scythes. Want to be able to fastly? I need some caffeine. Hang on a second. Would I be able to more quickly gather plant fibers if I had like a little hand scythe? I would have to go home to make one. Oh, look at the big pig. The big boar, really. Oh wow, that is one hell of an excavation you'll have there. Oh, I almost fell down there. Interesting, so those guys spit up essence of ice. Thank you. And that, and that. Lumberjack ladder, huh? Neat. Ow, my knees. Well, this isn't what I came here to get. But, yeah, I'm not gonna say no. You know what I mean? Seriously though, that is one hell of a cavern. Oh, is this just wild wheat? What is this? Winter reeds. Oh. That got me a little bit of plant fiber. Hello, bear. Oh, this water has to be frigid. Yep, I know you see me. I'm staying far away. Fine. I love the way that the landscape works in this, because it does feel natural. Oh no! Blood petals! Oh, what did I knock down? Those are a gorgeous color. Oh, I think I see one of the plants that I knocked down earlier. Yes, I will take some blood roses. Ow! I'm a little annoyed that the exchange rate for piles of dirt is 1 plant matter and 1 dirt to 1 mud. Like, that feels a little restricted. Never imagined I would be walking around just getting bushes and trying to get plant material, you know? Which was like one dirt and 5 plant to 2 mud or something. See, I was gonna say, like, if we do like 1 dirt and 1 plant material, can we get like 2 mud? Because like it's the fact that like dirt is so fucking plentiful in this game. But apparently I ran through my entire stock of plant material just in covering less than half of the area that I need to cover. I know, little fox, I'm getting out of your space, I promise. So that, or like, if there was a more efficient way to get plant material, I would also like that. It is renewable. Yes, you're correct. You're correct. Because you can just grow stuff. You're correct. But that involves me actually growing stuff. Does that make sense? Like, up until I had... basically, up until I actually needed plant material like this at this scale, it had been mostly an annoyance. Just slowly filling up one of my chests, you know? And like, I felt like I used to get a lot of plant material from trees, but I guess it's just been slowly accumulating. I'm trying to thread the needle with enemies as well. Alright, well, this guy, unfortunately, is... Oh, these two guys, unfortunately, are right in the way. Ooh, double kill. Nice. Right, those sure are thistles. Hello, Mr. Bear. And or Mrs. Bear. No, you can stay over there. I think that's fair. I'm trying to beware. So that I don't walk into a snare. I also definitely need more lavender. Oh. You could plant an arbor, get the wood and plant fiber. What do you mean plant an arbor? Like an arboretum sort of thing? Like just like a tree area? Yeah, like a shit ton of trees. Okay, fair enough. Oh, a little snowy up here. Yeah, but then I gotta wait for the trees to grow and, you know. Oh look, a polar bear and a giant wolf. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna keep going this way. Oh look, more polar bear and giant wolf. Oh, fuck! Ow! My knees. Okay, I don't think I've seen... Oh, okay, mouflon. Oh, these are the mouflons. Look at them. Look at the babies. Oh, I love them so much. Didn't have much luck with those. It's probably... I doubt you're going to have any temples in this. Let's check around it anyway, just in case. Oh, Kiwi, you will probably understand why I am particularly jazzed about something that happened the other day. So I managed to find a trip corset that I've been trying to find for quite some time. I don't think it's out of production, but they haven't made a new run of it in a while. and I found it in my size, and I now own this thing. But I was very, very, very excited. And for obvious reasons, I can't share photos because I'm a VTuber, and I don't necessarily want to share the who of me. But I was very, very happy. Very, very happy. Because anytime I can find stuff like that that actually fits me, I am just overjoyed, you know? Well, hello, sheep. I don't have any lettuce for you, I'm sorry. Nope, no thank you, no thank you, no thank you. I'm not trying to invade your space, I'm sorry. I just happened to be crossing through. Yeah, I know, you're gonna be angry with me too, aren't you? Yeah, fitting the chest equals reason to celebrate. Honestly, truly, honestly. Yeah, no, it's one of those things where, like, I am very much a fan of the more, like, industrial gothic stuff from Trip. Oh, no, that's not where I'm trying to go. Or, like, the stuff that's in a style that I can only kind of loosely describe as post-apocalypse or post-apocalypse. Like, I've got one jacket that I've been wearing for easily 20 years from them. And I have a newer, not copy, but like a newer one of that jacket that looks nice. And like if I need to look nice and crisp, I will wear that newer one. But if I am just out and about and wanting to kind of look tough, I will absolutely still use the old one because it's covered in patches and it's been repaired everywhere. It's an absolute delight. And like Trip pants were what originally keyed me into cargo pants, particularly like BDU trousers, which are fantastic for backstage work. Because you can get them in black, they are very, very like rip resistant, they have lots and lots of pocket space, just overall a very, very good design. And standard BDU trousers are obviously a lot less expensive than the Trip trousers are, but, you know, either way, we respect our origins as it were. I don't need bone fragments. You're rereading a wuxia manhua about Sellsword, single dad with 3 kids due to wife dying from labor. Him trying his hardest to provide for kids. He's also unknown to himself, really strong martial artist, but because of his master in one encounter, he believes himself just mediocre compared to the martial arts world. And yes, Pocketses. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, the Pocketses. Yeah, no, even when I'm wearing like a skirt or dresses, I have to have, like, that's typically why I have like a belt that, oh, that's a bear. A belt that has like a belt pouch on it. And like, fuck, no, the bear came after me. Oh no. I'm sorry, bear. Please leave me alone, please leave me alone. Oh, for crying out loud, why is this skeleton still chasing me? Well, I got some berries out of that, I suppose. Let's see, we got some volcanic cobble. No, I guess I don't really need the brown cat mushrooms. But yeah, when my updated reference sheet comes out, you'll be able to see what I mean when I say I always have like belt pouches and stuff. I've been moving laterally to my house this whole time. Where the fuck is my house? Okay, but seriously, where is my house? Oh. I will catch what you are saying in just a second there, brother. I think this is the nearby temple house. Oh, or not. You know, I have just gotten so used to the map not working that I forgot that I could check it. Okay, I was heading in the correct direction, but that also means that this is previously unfound temple, maybe? So, is there a pair of doors I can steal? No, there is not. Damn, I must have found this at some point already. It's very slick roof. Ooh, it's shale, a shale roof. Very cool. I can't believe the solicitors are bugging you that far out. Right? Right? They always find you. They always find you. You think you misheard me originally say corset. Oh, okay, so yes. No. I was talking about a corset originally. Specifically, I found one of the transfusion corsets in my size. But then I also got to talking about trousers as well. Oh, hello, sir. No, I'm good. I don't need any. Thank you. I'll get out of your space. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeet. Oh, and unfortunately I scrolled up in the middle of that, so... Hang on. Alright, Weather was saying it has... oh, right, the manhwa you're reading has nice characterizations. Some main character ideologies do fit with those of that era, but it doesn't feel like author glorifying such a mindset, just that it's fitting for someone from an ancient country to have such a...
The fact brought a gross bug inside again.
Did he let loose, or does he still have a hold
It's
of
in
it?
a jar, but Lynn's looking at it like it's candy.
Oh, of course she is. Yep. Give me just a moment, sweetie. I think I'm almost back to my base. Or not? Not sure. Okay, well, if you can keep them separate for a couple of minutes, I will be right with you to help. But yeah, no, the course that I found is the new thing that I'm super excited about. And then I got to talking about coats, and then I got talking about trousers, and why it's very tempting to just start wearing trousers on the regular because, like, oh my goodness. Well, I mean, like, anytime I'm out, like, working a gig, I am going to be wearing them because I have to have pockets, you know? I need to make sure I'm not going to trip over anything. And as good and fun and swishy as skirts and dresses are, they do certainly make it easier to accidentally trip on things. Oh, got that good Dwarf Fortress soundtrack. Which also feels appropriate for it being this dark. Oh, river. Alright, almost there. Ah, yes, I do see my inverted castle in the distance. Right over there. Thank you very much for the stretch bake, brother. It was super needed. Wasn't exactly shrimping, but I certainly was starting to get a little stiff in the shoulders. And not in the fun way. Oh, found my outer walls. Let's see. Ah, I know where we're at now. There's the door. Real quick, let's set this down. Alright, well, you're kind of glad that now you've gained some weight. You can buy bras from the stores that sell them from less than $150 each. It means none of your corsets fit anymore. Oh, no! Oh, no. That stinks. Yep. Yep, been there, done that. Yep. Yep. It's always a good thing to get to I don't want to say a healthier body weight, because weight isn't directly correlated to health. But it is part of the larger, what's the medical term? Like the larger constellation of health. And so it always sucks to reach a goal and gain some benefits but lose others. But thankfully, clothing is just an inconvenience. Yeah, the larger picture, exactly. You can always replace clothing. It sucks if you had something that was like custom or something like that. Like, goodness gracious, oh my goodness. My spouse has this absolutely amazing lambskin corset that they wore for years and years and years and years, that like is perfectly fitted, and then they didn't wear it for a couple of years and now it no longer fits. Your body changes, you know? Your issue is all your handmade pants don't fit anymore. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, yeah, I've got a few things like that just, well, they fit really well when I was like 20. I am not 20 anymore. But we'll talk more about that when we come back from the break. I should go ahead and help out Dare. Plus, we've got a commercial that's about to be forced on us. So everyone stand up, stretch, refresh your refreshments, and I will see you on the other side of the 5. All right? Okay. Oh, ugh. Hopefully it's one of the wrong colored bugs. Ugh, bugs. Alrighty, let's catch up on chat. Dragon says, now you just need to dig out fabric and make more. Yep. I regret not keeping track of some of the fabrics that I had gotten from when Hancock's and Joann's was more of a thing, because there's basically no fabric stores in my area these days. See, your favorite dress, your corsets, your hand-sewn skirts. Oh no! Cosplays, wool coat, shaking Kiwi's hand sadly. Yeah. I have exactly 0 cosplays from back in the day that fit at this point in my life. Bathing suit, half-finished sewing projects that were all cut to the size you wear. Milkshake, all gone. Oh, was it okay? Are we just continuing the trend, or did you actually run out of milkshake? Because either way, sad. Oh, you ran out of milkshake. Oh no. But yeah, funny enough, if I were to start cosplaying again, at least a more thorough cosplay than the one I can currently do, they actually had a milkshake in the best milkshake place. Oh no! Your best cosplay didn't fit because you got your spine rearranged. I'm gonna need you to explain more, Dragon, because otherwise I'm gonna make an inappropriate joke. It's, yeah, I've definitely had my spine rearranged a couple of times, but probably not in the way you mean. Neck injury from when you were 5, finally getting fixed. Ah, okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense. Ooh, cherry coconut root beer milkshake. Ooh, that does sound delightful. Like, I used to think I didn't like coconut. Turns out I don't like the texture of like dried coconut. That was the whole problem. I'm fine with coconut flavor, and especially if it's added to other things. It turns out I actually like coconut flavor. But everybody kept trying to like feed me like shredded dry coconut on things as a kid, and I was like, this it's stuck in my teeth. I hate it. Okay, let's make a shit. Oh wait, no, hang on. We gotta get rid of furniture first. Bop, 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 bop. Bed. Oh nope. I suppose, realistically, I probably should put the life essences in here, considering those are mostly used for, like, farming, from what I understand. Where are you? And then I had a chest with a bunch of chests in it at one point. But I guess we must... Oh, no, you know what? We used them all in making ye olde wall of chests. Or at least we used most of them. Fresh coconut, though. Life was changed. Yeah. But yeah, no. So currently my only cosplay is what I would describe as a casual cosplay. I like getting lemon lime milkshakes. Ooh. That's an interesting one because you have to be careful doing that because of how the citrus interacts with the milk. I imagine it's less of a reaction in milkshake form. but it's still something you gotta be careful about. Because otherwise you just get curdled milkshake, you know? But yeah, no, the only cosplay I do right now is a Kamen Rider Desire Grand Prix cosplay, because that particular season from Kamen Rider Geats, because it is a game show that anybody in the world can get pulled into, it's real easy to just wear normal ass clothes and slap the driver over the top, and then like add accessories over the course of a convention. So like day 1, I only have like the base driver with the ID core in it. Day 2, I can add my first upgrade. Day 3, I can add my second upgrade and do a whole fucking henshin sequence. It's very fun. And especially if you're a vendor, which is most of the reason why I end up going to conventions these days is as a vendor. People get a real kick out of that, you know? It's one of those, like, if you notice it, they kind of, you kind of do the Spider-Man pointing meme at each other. Ooh, it tastes like creamsicle. Ooh, this place has 30 flavors and you can pick up to 3 in 1 milkshake. Technically it's 31 because it has a seasonal blackberry. Ooh. So, story time, because I always have a story for everything, it seems. I worked at an ice cream place for a little while. I feel like everybody does at some point in their life, even if not for very long. But during my stint at an ice cream joint, I ended up creating a smoothie because the place that I worked had, for a very short time, a deal with like PepsiCo, so we could actually get their oh, I don't know if that's going to be enough. I probably won't now that I think about it. But so yeah, we had a contract with Pepsi so that we could get their like fountain syrups without any sort of carbonation in it for a really good deal. Oh, you missed that on purpose. Your sister did though. Hey, fair enough, fair enough. If you had a sibling who did it and kind of know the awfulness that it can be, then yeah, that's a good excuse for missing it. But anyway, so the small version of this, like the reasonably sized version of this, was 2 scoops of watermelon sorbet. I think it was 2 parts pineapple chunks. Or no, it was 1 part pineapple chunks, 2 ounces of mango puree. And then instead of like this, the smoothie mix, you do 2 ounces of Mountain Dew fountain syrup. This drink I called Ambrosia because it is the drink of the gods. It was so fucking good. I have never seen a crew of teenagers more wired and complete closing with as much vim, vigor, accuracy, and speed as when I introduced the rest of the crew to that puree. You did frozen yogurt, kind of. It was a bistro. It was IKEA. Oh, no. I don't know if that's better or worse, because I know that IKEA has its own weird intricacies, being a restaurant inside of a furniture store. But it was a very, very citrusy, very sweet smoothie, with the bite of both the Mountain Dew and the pineapples, smoothed out by the watermelon and mango flavors. Is very, very good. Far, far too much sugar. I think I would possibly have issues with that these days, but you know. Oh, for the time of being a 17-year-old. You were called a lot of slurs for following company policy on yogurt sizes. That is a strange thing for people to get upsetty spaghetti about. Especially to the point of using slurs. Hate that for you. No pineapple for me, no mango for kiwi. Fair enough, fair enough. You know, I should add that to the Come and Goes menu. You like breathing. Fair enough, fair enough. If you have an allergy warning, I am happy to make adjustments to any recipes. Oh, well that's, convenient, question mark? But we've still got like 2 more rooms to deal with. Oh yeah. Hang on, I'm gonna see if there's a faster way to gather plant matter. Oh wait, hang on. I didn't check to see if there's a way I can make sickles. That's the word I've been looking for, sickle. I love it when my brain just spits it out once I've actually stopped thinking about it, you know. Funny but not fun thing. You may be developing an allergy to peppercorn. Oofa doofa. That is unfortunate given how many things that's just in. The spice, not the dog. Fair enough. So let's see. Is there anything in here? We've got hose. Okay, crude sickle. Okay, this does require... Huh. Banyan, beech, or aspen. Okay, so I need softwood to upgrade this. Alright, before I dive into this, I'm going to check online if the crude sickles make it easier to get plant fibers. Let's see, Hytale, plant fiber. Okay, well that's not very useful. Yeah, trees drop fiber. Oh. Huh. Okay, hang on a second. Oh, that's why it's funny. Oh, I see. I mean, that makes sense for the come and go. That was a bad joke. Wait. Huh? What did I say? Oh, we have hose. Okay, yeah. Well, no, that's fair. That's fair. I did... Okay, yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. I did open the door for that one, didn't I? But apparently you can just strip the leaves off of trees, and that results in plant fiber without cutting the trees down. So, wait a minute, hang on, I'm gonna need dirt. Oh, the roofing portion of this project is gonna be an absolute nightmare. If only just because, like, I'm gonna have to collect so much basalt. Dirt. You remember when I thought I was gonna get to the walls this session? Yeah, that's not happening. Isn't it funny how our plans never go to plan? Oh, I forgot that I needed to redo the wall there. Huh. Well, that's a little frustrating. But, oh well. That is a problem for later me. Not for right now me. Let's see. Which tree should be the one that we strip the leaves from? Oh, this is making a lot of fiber. Hello, Mr. Bear. I'm sorry. I'll go somewhere else. That's fine. It's very strange that this consistently gives fiber by like knocking the leaves down manually, but it doesn't always do that when you cut it down. Interesting behavior. I wonder why that is. This is much more effective. I wish I'd known about this before. And I don't even have to cut the trees down. I don't even have to take all of their leaves to do this. Like we're just like going after the lowest hanging branches. This is great. I love this. I should cut down a beech or two though while I'm out here. Maple. Sir, sorry about that. See, that's a bear, that's another bull. Again, more Battletech music. Alright, so we had 2 almost full stacks the last time. And that got, what, like maybe half a room? Oh, sorry, sir. didn't have to be this way. So we're gonna need at least 4 stacks, if not 5. Oh, you know what would be an absolutely monstrously evil thing for the developers to add to this game? Realistically growing kudzu. That would be a nightmare to deal with, but also a very, very easy way to farm plant fibers. And if you have not had to deal with the nightmare that is kudzu, count yourself lucky. It is a plant that's originally from China, I believe. It's considered an ornamental plant, or at least it was imported to be an ornamental plant originally. But as with many imported species, it very, very quickly started to outcompete local species and became a huge problem in the American Southeast. Oh, no thank you. Eat kudzu your beloved, but you've never had to. Yeah. Honestly, like, you can't, like, kudzu is actually a very useful plant in a controlled environment. Like, you can apparently make tea out of it. It's a very, very versatile thing. Like, it's not bad. It's just that it grows ridiculously quickly and is very, very hard to get rid of once it has taken root. Like I said, I believe it was originally imported as an ornamental thing. And then then it just kind of got out of hand, as many imported plants often do. What are you? What kind of piggies are you? Wild piglets. Oh, look at them. But like, if you look up some like places that have been taken over by kudzu, particularly in like Alabama and other parts of the Appalachian Mountain Range, you can see towns that in a matter of, like, I shouldn't say towns, small like villages that were taken over by kudzu in a matter of weeks. And when I say taken over, I mean buildings buried, as if they were never there in the first place. It grows astonishingly wild. Like, fast enough that under the right conditions, you can watch it grow. Like, over the course of a couple of hours. It is astonishing how fast this stuff grows. You want to know the number one way of dealing with it in an environmentally friendly way? Because, fun fact, there are some herbicides that just straight up don't work against it. So you want to know the most environmentally friendly and effective way of dealing with kudzu? Goats. There are goat herders that specifically rent their herds out for kudzu detail, because kudzu loves to climb things, and so like if you're on a mountainside or like a very steep hill or anything like that, that's prime kudzu territory. And while sheep can eat kudzu, they're happy to do so. They don't deal well with that sort of environment. So, goats do. Goats indeed. And they are more than happy to eat the kudzu, because it's very nutritious. Like I said earlier, it's not poisonous or anything. Even humans can make tea out of it. It's apparently good. I'm not much of a tea drinker, particularly not leaf-based teas. I'll do like hip and pedal teas, but not leaf-based stuff, if I can avoid it anyway. Yeah, swamp critters. Yeah, swamp critters. Turkeys! And a baby! Oh, look at the baby! Oh, look at the baby! Oh, the baby! I love the baby animals in this game. They're so adorable. I wonder how it would do for making paper. I honestly don't know. It is a pretty fibrous plant, so I imagine you can actually have a decent amount of success with that. Whoa! Well, I found the gravel. May as well take this tree out now. Goodness gracious. Now that's a fucking sinkhole. You know what? We were talking about how interesting it would be to have included things like sinkholes in this game a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago maybe. Yeah, that was a fucking sinkhole. That was straight up a sinkhole. Hemp's a great way to make paper products, so yeah, no, if it's anything like that. You know, I have not done any sort of comparison twixt the two. Hello, star-nosed mole. What do you drop? You do drop light hide. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Fucking grub! Let's get some grub. Alright, we've almost certainly got enough at this point, but I'm gonna push my luck a little. Oh, no! Whatever that was, it was poisonous. I'm good, thank you. But yeah, no, it is pretty fibrous, so I do think you probably could make paper out of it. There we go, that's a full stack. Okay, we're heading this direction. See my house over there. I'm gonna hang out in the middle of the river. You know, anytime you think anime is actively valid and improves itself, you come across a series of dude's wife died, then came back reincarnated as a 10-year-old, and you go back to anime was a mistake mentality. Wait, drop that. Wow, 207 items were cleared, huh? What did I miss? Like, my backpack was fairly empty. What did I miss picking up? Holy shit. Oh no, that was a moose. Oh, that was a moose. Fuck, why is it following me? Ah! It's true though. Like, mooses are just as scary, if not scarier than bears in my opinion. Oh, I was killed by a cursed bear. Well, I'm home now. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, this is fine. We've only got a couple more minutes left in the stream. let's see if real quick I can finish up those muddy floors. Because then we will be officially done with all of the floors inside the tavern. I may come back and replace part of the mud with that kind of like covered mud later, but it depends on how I'm feeling, all that jazz, you know? And especially now that I know how to farm plant fibers fairly easily without destroying any sort of environmental stuff, that'll be much, much easier. Let's just make ourselves a good solid 400 or so. Okay, that should be good enough. Damn, I can't believe I got by a bear right outside my door. I shouldn't have stopped to eat berries. I should have just gone for it. But yeah, this big kind of open space here is what I was talking about earlier when I said that we have like a festival grounds. These days it kind of spreads out beyond the walls. But even when I was designing this place, I was like, no, we have to have a big like central square to the keep. Because I want there to be a place where we can have big outdoor celebrations in the and that we can do like market days and you know, basically invite people to come around with their wares and show off what they've done and put on shows and the like. Because again, the Come and Go was meant to be a place where people could come together and feel safe, secure, and all that sort of stuff. So entertainment is a big part. I'm not sure how I'm going to make wagons to go in here. That's going to be interesting. But I'm also definitely going to have to tame a bunch of horses to keep in here. Just for the aesthetic of it, you know? Oh my goodness, is this not going to be enough mud? This might not be enough mud. I might have to go make more. So I got a couple more stacks. Well, okay, 2 full stacks. Yeah, okay, this will be enough. This will be enough. And then I'll need to make some dry dirt so that it won't grow grass. I wonder if I can convert this mud to that one-for-one basis. Oh, hello?
Have you seen any random rodents recently?
No. Were you messing with the mice colony again?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'll be there in just a moment, sweetie. Hang on. Get a good count of how many of them are missing from the colony, okay? They are getting more responsible with their pets, but it is still very much that learning process. All right. So the stables now have their appropriately muddy interiors, as well as what I think are some fairly nice kind of like spills of mud there, here and there. Yeah, I think it looks nice. I think it's looking nice. Plus the interiors of the Come and Go have all their floors. The temple has all its flooring done. So we will be able to jump right into the temple walls, or maybe the roofing. I don't know. I'll have to look at what supplies we need. I should probably also finish off all of these windows. Simple wooden window, huh? So, okay, so that's going to take a bunch of hardwood. And then we got more use for, like, tavern doors right here and there all over the place. But that'll be a problem for next time, folks. And then we have to figure out how tall I actually want this space to be. Like, I'm going to do rafters across this at various levels, but, yeah. So let's head back over to the Just Chatting screen, and I'll find a place to send you all off to, because it is about that time. Alright, so I just wanted to say thank you very much for stopping by, Weary Travelers. I really appreciate everyone for being here. I hope you've enjoyed today's Hytale stream. I will be back on Friday, July 31st, with more of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We wrapped up last time having just entered Barrett's hometown to discover he's at the center of some serious drama there, so join me in finding out more about his backstory. I do remember it being appropriately tragic, but again, it's been, what, almost 30 years since I played the original, so this will be a fun adventure for everybody. Until then, for more information about future streams, keep an eye on our blue sky at Come and Go Tavern for announcements and daily check-ins from the Come and Go. I have been your hostess, Sheela Ornthalis, and if you need to prop your feet up for a little while longer, excuse me, we've got some more entertainment coming up soon via a raid. So let's take a look at the menu and see who's online right now. Let's see who all is streaming. Let's go see Ogre Daddy. It looks like he's playing a game called Maneater. Is that about like sharks or something? Oh yeah, it is. It's about sharks. Okay, well the like fictionalized version of sharks. Real sharks are just water puppies, but you know, it is what it is. So I will see you all over there, and I hope you have a lovely time with Ogre Daddy. Ta-ta for now. Bye. 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 Bye.